That's like a warm winter.
On EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone.
It's like never that.
And he'll elect not to return this one. So
the average temperature probably in the winter,
but it would not actually be that cold.
The average winter in Canada for temperature without wind chill is probably like minus. Oh, I say Canada, where I am. It's probably like minus 20 to minus 25 without the wind chill. And then like with the wind chill, it's like minus 30, minus 35. Also, like obviously in the day, it's
first down. McFarland.
Oh.
And they work this well upfield.
I'm on YouTube.
The 45. 23 yards on the pickup there.
Twitch,
and a
I fucked
first.
up. How about
our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run.
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. So one play.
Hey, did you get a little sucky or what?
No, nothing. She fucking played
out of the shotgun. There's Darnold.
Of course she did.
He rifles one that's
I fucking knew it.
Picked off by Malik Hooker.
What's your
last week? Somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive. Unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win, despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know.
What are you, a fucking baller?
I used to play basketball when they couldn't cut you from the team, and then when they could, I didn't play anymore.
Because they cut you?
Yep, you got it.
First down.
I thought you said because you just didn't want to get
That's
cut.
Mendez.
No, but now I have your fucking high school highlights.
It's second down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've shown you
Completion, so that sets up
pretty sure I've shown you that video.
Baller, shot caller, 20-inch blade.
He works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for an Indianapolis.
It's not just a video of me, it's of the team. I'm number 82.
One unit I know you want to
because it's only my freshman year, I'm pretty sure.
If they keep
See my fucking high school highlights?
Could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as
freshman year, I was a god.
that continuity
Wait, what's up in high school football?
off of each other,
Yeah.
while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly
Whole
right.
year?
It'll be a very long night for the
whole year.
defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
I played
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble.
2 drives,
and
1
it's
game.
second down.
That's
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
I didn't play that much. And by that much, I mean like literally almost at all.
On second down now. It's Hines. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
What an awful spot. Are you kidding me?
Up a third down.
I was at the 21.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle
freshman
of the field to make a run
and
tackle.
what's the year after? Is it freshman, junior, sophomore?
Freshman, sophomore, junior.
Okay, so freshman and sophomore, first 2 years. I just played grade 9.
He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
I played.
That's complete to Hines out of the
I
backfield.
played.
And he'll have the first down, getting this
So
one
freshman year, I was like
14-yard line.
kind of working as being a quarterback, but like they had one that was a senior, and they had one that was also my age.
On first and 10.
So like we never played quarterback, but like we would in practice, we'd throw sometimes. And then I played running back.
Past the 30-yard line.
And then, so those 2 years, that's what I did. And then in junior, I played literally everywhere. Junior, I played corner, safety, linebacker, and running back. Like backup running back, because I was on defense all the time. So I wasn't going to go play fucking running back.
Like both of ours, or just mine, or just his?
Yeah, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
So yeah, so mostly defense and then backup running back.
Now from Colts territory.
And then if like, I think I played like one game of, or one drive. No, I played a couple drives of quarterback when our quarterback got hit a little bit. That was it.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Yeah, the other guy played quarterback,
about 6 there,
like the one that was my age. because he could throw way farther than I could, but he was not accurate. He was so bad.
We threw maybe a handful of times.
Once you establish yourself,
yeah, we mostly ran because that guy couldn't fucking hit the side of a fucking barn. I was accurate, but I couldn't throw nearly as hard as him. And he was also faster than I was and taller. And then in grade 12, I pretty much did the same thing, except I didn't play running back. I played receiver, and then like almost exclusively defense, corner, safety, and then like the odd like I wouldn't say linebacker, like a nickel, like a safety in the box or whatever. Yeah. I defense was so much more fun.
They face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Darnold from the gun. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Receiver sucks.
Imagine
he had his hands on it but couldn't pick it.
Playing receiver fucking blew because the quarterback fucking blew.
Well, nearly another interception. So, that would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly,
no, that's fun. That's fun. But I mean, like when you're running around,
they were so dumb to give it to all the receivers with like small, fast niggas. Like nigga, they're not gonna hit them anyways.
And the Jets
have big ass.
And if the quarterback hits the receiver, they're probably asked they're gonna drop the ball anyway.
Yeah, like they're too fast for the quarterback to hit them deep. And it's probably a short pass. You want a big target anyways. You should have all the fast niggas run the ball.
I was fast in high school.
All the big guys catch.
I'm not as fast anymore, but I'm still. If I was on Madden,
and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy.
The most in shape I was playing football was
6'1", ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Only gave up 3 points.
In shape I was 5'10",
a difficult hole to overcome.
I used to be relatively fast. I ran a 40 in 5 seconds, which is good for.
Look, I know defensive
guys in average high school. Yeah.
After they take one away, but they also
I was always better than my buddy 6'6".
Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
I always have way better acceleration than he just fly by me.
Yeah, because he can't get those big legs going, but once he gets them going, he's covering fucking miles of ground each step.
I can't believe I didn't get illegal man downfield right there. I don't know.
Something fucking
either we had this up.
Sure. I had it up. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
What's pathetic? Tell me what's pathetic.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
I'm not watching right now.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Too far, but I definitely wasn't
late as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How'd you not get a legal man?
From the midfield stripe.
That's also what he's saying.
The completion goes.
Right,
this is Eric Ebron.
And
that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 37.
Things for basically being the nigga that
completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league
1 week I was named
speed
one of the
defense
captains
at every position.
The tight ends are creating the practice All-American.
Now, if you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker,
and then
this is going to be the result every time.
I was a captain.
I was given like the yearly award. It was like a yearly award for like. Basically, it boiled down to niggas that didn't play, but they were like.
But the key to good rushing defense is still having your
We just had captains the whole year.
You're a shitty athlete, but we like you.
Our captains were 3 from each side of the ball, basically. And it was just the same captains all year.
This is Hines.
Great fucking block, Nelson. Blow me.
Except for the last
captains, and then the other 3 were
we had 3 same all season, except for one game in his last game of the year. We had this kid who was like really fucking weird and really fucking sucked, like really fucking bad. Like he didn't play at all. Last game of his fucking life.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
He was so bad. He was a weird kid. He would like hit up girls all the time and like DMs and shit and like weird them out. Oh, so fucking. He was AIDS. He was hilarious though. We just picked on him all the time.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's
16. Yeah,
comes in. This might be a free play.
She's actually more gross in person.
He's going to let this go for the end zone.
And
that'll be incomplete.
I was trapped in my
flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
If you're watching that last play, I knew he was offside, so took my shot.
No.
And the penalty.
But anyway, I was trapped in my last 2 years, but not the first 2.
Waiting for the gun.
In my,
I never played JV. I never played JV.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
We only had one team that was all high school. The high school teams were 9 to 12.
And you know what I've observed over
so like
the
if you're in
years
grade 9,
NFL,
mostly you sit on the bench.
The better a route runner you are, the more confidence
we had like a JV.
they need to go to you.
We had 2 freshmen on our varsity team. One was our
spot,
kicker, and he was actually kind of nice.
Connected there and picked up a first down.
And then the other one was.
They'll run on first down.
No, there's only one. It was the kicker. But
he'll lose yardage here.
We would have had the quarterback if we were coached. That nigga
it's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
He was tiny.
This defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there. The line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill
I was
into the
also the
backfield.
placeholder.
So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your
I wasn't the kicker. I can't kick for shit.
Running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line,
I can kick field goals, kind of, punting, or can maybe punt.
Give yourself a chance.
My punts
get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
I can consistently kick maybe.
Our kicker was
maybe
like
30.
Our starting outside linebacker and starting tight end.
Our kicker was
he's just an athletic god. He tore his ACL my junior year and never played.
Trying to get it to
Imagine playing that fucking badly and then fucking
picked off inside the 10.
Like, you're fucking behind me.
My first 2 years, our kicker was our tight end, who was like 6'4", like 2 something.
Ordinarily, we look at the
and then my last 2 years,
and I just figured out why that fucking 91 speed linebacker.
Our last 2 years, my kicker was our kicker was.
Yep. That's exactly why he got away with playing that. Like he fucking was committed the other way. I know I didn't read that bad. I
feel like as soon as you were about to throw it, he saw it and it was already like.
But it doesn't matter. Like if it's not a 91 speed fucking linebacker, he's not making that play. That's my point.
I think it was also just like a low throw for him to get. If that was like a touch pass he threw it earlier, he was never getting to that.
Either way, 88 speed linebacker, not getting it.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Or in this league.
Maybe.
And the last 2 years, our kickers were just like extreme streets. We had one from Australia, and then we had one from
6 yards to pick up, and that's
I want to say Japan. Somewhere from Japan. Yeah, exchange student. We had a program there. We send one there, they send one.
Also, again, I would just go to the middle of fucking nowhere.
So do I. But and then like. And then now, in senior football, our kicker is our quarterback.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
This is good for fakes.
Yes. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
I am. Not a hope. I'm down 10-0. I'm doing track.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively.
Hey, what is the link? Did you send it somewhere?
Interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Okay.
Ready, set. 50 seconds to mine.
Aces up my sleeve, look, right before I leave. Ice that like a I can't.
Going on first down. Love escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right
fucking moron.
line.
Come on.
And that'll wind up
get some,
incomplete.
like, any amount of intelligence.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Square!
You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain.
That makes me salty.
I think you're
all
right
you have to do
about
is stand
that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves
Also, your
quickly
quarterback
on
gonna
him,
do is
a
not
lot of
throw
times
that
they fall back on what they know best.
Okay, but it was
their
barely out
arm.
of bounds.
He's slinging it on this one. Had
That was a good throw
wide-open
for being on
target,
the run.
but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Could have threw it back inside.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Ebron caught left side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd down, Love. He may try and run for, and the ball comes out.
Imagine a fucking sliding! Come on! Damn it!
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Darnold. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Check it out, Reed. No, lady. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the touch.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And this is caught.
Blow me. Fucking blow me.
18 big yards that time. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check safety, check safety. Switch.
Now a give, right side. McFarland. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, let's get in.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go down at the 28.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
50, Mike's 50. Exit. Hey, foxtrot.
Back to throw, Darnold. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one is right down the middle. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back back to throw. Love. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. They go play action here on first down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. On first down, it's Hines. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Here's Darnold. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. J.J. Watt in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Come on, let's go. Hey, check 24.
On 3rd down, McFarland. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It's taken to the 26. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Second and 2. Ebron with it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quinnen Williams. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Love. And he's going to go down again.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out.
How the actual fuck did he just get me?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
I think Mitchell's dead.
I'm eating.
Operating from the gun.
Not even pushing. It's not acceptable.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Marcus May with a pick. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Because we get fucking...
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like
honestly,
this team does.
This guy should feel bad that he's not ahead of me right now. I have 5 turnovers.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays just as what we saw.
So,
the free safety's dream.
me and all my Mad Labs games.
Go to it and take it the other way.
Get 6 picks. Good by 10.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Spin the wrong way. Oh my god, I can't get anything. Not even a dumbass spin on a kick.
I need to go to bed.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back to throw. Love. This will be caught by Brown. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after, right down the middle. Back now here on EA Sports. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quinnen Williams able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good
remember my whole single-digit picks game? I've thrown more than half of what I'm allowed for the season.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
On second down, it's Hines, and he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Wow, it's such a long delay to the answer.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 61. That's what happened.
From the gun, Love.
Imagine not getting that fucking ball.
They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Watch the screen. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Darnold now to throw. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Darnold, now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. On 1st down, Love. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's Brown. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Operating from the gun, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they've been on the same.
It's caught inside the 25. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. On the delay, here's Hines. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Love. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, Love. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Side. Go 58 to Mike. I got you. Tie that left. Tie that left. 4 down. 4 down. Lock.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This is taken at the 23. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.